Brazil's right-wing candidate picks general as running mate file. In this July 22, 2018 file photo, Brazil's presidential candidate Jair Bolsonaro, center, holds hands with his wife Michelle and son Flavio before supporters during the National Social Liberal Party convention where he accepted the party's nomination in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The far-right presidential candidate announced on Sunday, August 5, 2018 that he has picked Army Reserve General Hamilton Mourão as his running mate for Brazil's upcoming general elections in October. AP photo, Leo Correa, file, São Paulo, AP, far-right presidential candidate Jair Bolsonaro picked an Army Reserve General Sunday to be his running mate for Brazil's October elections. Bolsonaro, who is the candidate of the Social Liberal Party, announced his choice of Reserve Gen. Hamilton Mourão, who belongs to the right-wing Brazilian Labor Renewal Party. Brazilian political parties are small and seek to form alliances in setting their presidential tickets. Mourão made headlines last year with comments perceived as supportive of military intervention in politics at a time of widespread corruption. Speaking at a Masonic lodge in Brazil's capital, Mourão said intervention by the armed forces was possible if the country's political problems were not repaired. Either the courts remove those involved in illicit acts from the public service, or the army will, he said. After being named by Bolsonaro, Mourão told reporters, "It is an honor and privilege to take part in the country's reconstruction." Bolsonaro is a congressman and former army captain who has said he will fill his cabinet with former and current military people. His promises to crack down on corruption and crime have him running second in the polls, though with only about 20% in a crowded field of potential candidates, and he has come under strong criticism for numerous racist, sexist and homophobic comments over the years. He was fined for telling a female member of Congress in 2014 that she was so ugly she didn't deserve to be raped. This past April, the Attorney General charged him with racism and discrimination for comments about blacks, indigenous people, refugees, women and gays. The frontrunner in the polls is jailed former President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva of the Workers' Party, who was a highly popular leader during his two terms in 2003 to 2010. The party formally named him its candidate Saturday, but da Silva is likely to be barred by Brazil's electoral court because he is in prison. Since April, the former president has been jailed on a corruption conviction, but he denies any wrongdoing and claims he is being politically persecuted. Early Monday, the Workers' Party said that former São Paulo Mayor Fernando Haddad would be its vice presidential candidate. Haddad was mayor of Brazil's biggest city in 2013 to 2016 but lost his re-election bid. He was education minister in the administrations of da Silva and his successor, Dilma Rousseff. Copyright 2018 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, written or redistributed.